Next.
That's in Arizona. Hey, he's good.
Next. Now, Mr. Bradley, will you demonstrate to the class how you would frisk a suspect?
I guess that's the wrong method, too.
I felt the whole building shaking. I thought I'd better investigate.
Just giving the boys a little lesson in frisking, Captain Duffy.
Well, in that case, keep right on. And let the rookies fall where they may.
All right, who's next?
Watch this. Well, here you go, Fields. Get him up.
Listen, you big fluke. Easy, Jimmy. Now, you mustn't hit teacher.
Back in line, Murphy. There is no occasion for anyone to lose his temper. Mr. Fields is merely trying to teach you how to frisk a suspect. Apparently, no one has done it properly. Maybe our method is a little drastic, but let me tell you, it has got to be. Someday you'll be called upon to face desperate criminals who may be armed. A mistake may cost you your life. Here, all you get is a punch on the jaw. That shouldn't be hard to take. Boys, if you have any idea that you're only being trained to be flatfoots, you'd better get out now. Crime is a business, a big business. Now, more than ever, we need men of courage, leadership, and special training to combat it. You are being trained as executives who can take their places at the head of the machinery of law enforcement and organize it to fight the war against crime. Everything you're taught here is designed to perfect you for this tremendous job. Go ahead, Fields.
Well, boys, I haven't been frisked right yet. Who's next?
Will you take us both?
Sure, one at a time. Suppose you try it, Greenberg. Come on, Greenberg. I'm a suspect.
I don't suspect you.
You're wasting time.
Well, I'm just trying to figure it out. Look, would you mind turning around, please? Now, if it ain't too much trouble, would you mind raising your hands in the air? He ain't got nothing on him, sir.
Now, that was right. When a man is frisked from the back, he can't slug an officer, and he has no chance to pull a gun. Nice work, Greenberg. That's using your head.
Anytime you say, Captain.
And now I'll give you all a chance to use your heads. Believe it or not, this is a jewelry store. 5 heavily armed men are breaking into it. A policeman happens to be walking by at this time and discovers them. Problem. What should the policeman do? He's outnumbered 5 to 1. They're all heavily armed. Now, should he A, shoot it out with them, B, run for help, or C, ignore them?
Whose jewelry store is it?
Any jewelry store.
Insured?
What do you think, Cracker?
Are you sure there are 5 men?
All heavily armed.
That's bad. Mighty bad.
What would you do, Callahan?
I'd let him have it.
5 to 1, and he's gonna let him have it.
I'm afraid you'd find yourself full of lead, Callahan. How would you solve the problem, Murphy? Oh, come, Murphy. That shouldn't be tough for a guy as smart as you. Or perhaps that clip on the chin dulls your senses a bit. Won't you join us, Miss Murphy?
Oh, gee, Captain Duffy, I wasn't doing anything, honest. Just watching.
It's too bad your brother doesn't take as much interest in our activities as you do.
Jimmy's all right.
I'll have to take your word for that, Miss Murphy. Since you're so anxious to tell everyone in the class, suppose you tell me the answer to our problem.
Well, that's easy.
The Murphys are all alike.
Now, if I was a policeman, and if I saw 5 burglars robbing a jewelry store,
Yes?
I would A, phone for help, B, inform headquarters of the location of the robbery, and C, when help arrived, station my men where they could easily apprehend the criminals.
That is correct. But I'd like to know how you figured that out when no one in the class could.
That's the same problem you've been giving all the rookies for the last 5 years.
I will see you after lunch, gentlemen. Murphy, I want to see you in my office. Lunch.
Wait a minute.
You have something good for us today, Sally.
Oh, I'm Callahan.
Thank you.
Greenberg.
That's me.
Okie doke. Tommy.
Here, thank you.
Arizona.
Thank you, Sally.
And cracker. And Mommy put some hot biscuits in there especially for you.
Oh, is he right about that cracker? Vegetables.
Why, Callahan, have you forgotten? It's Friday.
Oh, fish tonight.
I was looking forward to what's corned beef and cabbage.
Corned beef and cabbage with a name like Greenberg?
I took after me mother that way. Her maiden name was O'Toole.
Never got victuals like this where I was raised.
Where's that?
In Georgia.
Oh, he's a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech.
We sure get them, don't we?
Say, Arizona, where you from?
Wyoming.
What makes a cowboy like you decide to be a cop?
Well, my old man was a cop in his way.
You mean to say they got cops out west, too?
Well, sure. Only we call them sheriffs. Why, his beat was 2,000 miles from one end to the other.
Gee, his poor feet must hurt.
He walked in on horseback.
Why don't you join the mounted police?
I can't ride. What? Hey, fellas, dress parade.
Hiya, Sue.
At ease, gentlemen. Hello, Sally. How are you? Oh, I'm just fine. Say, Miss Duffy, have you met Mr. Bradley?
No, I don't think I've had the pleasure.
Hello, Sue. You're just in time for lunch.
Maybe I could fix it with the waiter to get your table not too close to the cops.
Thank you. Where's Jimmy?
He's upstairs with your old man. I mean, your father.
Nothing wrong, is there?
Well, if there is, he'll talk his way out of it.
Say, what does a guy need to have you worry about him?
Oh, he's got to be a Murphy.
Lets me out.
Well, I think I'll go up and see Dad. I'll see you tonight, honey.
Okay, so long.
Gee, ain't science wonderful? A sour puss like the captain should have an angel face like that for a daughter.
Okay, you're the boss. Anything you want.
I've been saving your lunch for you. And Mommy says to be sure and eat it.
I will. What happened inside? Same old gaff. I wonder why the old man doesn't make a record and just turn it on.
Don't say that, Jimmy.
Well, he ought to pick out somebody else for a change.
Don't look at me.
You shouldn't have gotten sore at Fields.
You don't think I'm going to stand and take a clip on the chin, do you?
Who clipped you?
It's only a lesson, and believe me, he'll never forget it.
If you ain't careful, Jimmy, you'll get tossed out. And if they don't act fast, I'll beat them to it.
You can't do that, Jimmy. Dad didn't.
What did it get him?
How do you like that for a businessman? A steady job and easy work in the open air. $2,500 a year guaranteed. And in 25 years, you can retire on half pay.
Mr. Greenberg, in 25 years, you'll be pounding a beat in a wheelchair.
Well, what's the matter with a wheelchair?
Jimmy doesn't mean it. That's what you think. Where's the salt?
Oh, Tommy, I almost forgot. This came for you.
Bad news, maybe?
I should say not. It's from my kid brother, Billy.
You mean the one at military school?
Yes, he's coming down to spend the holidays with me.
Gee, that's swell.
I smell a romance.
It's no use, fellas. We're through. Sally's got a new boyfriend.
Oh, no, not me. I'm too busy for boys. Besides, I've got my hands full now, taking care of all of you.
We can spare you, honey.
What time does he get in?
1:15. Gee whiz, it's 1 o'clock now.
Well, what are we waiting for? Come on.
I can't. I have an hour's lab.
Well, somebody's got to meet him.
How about you, Greenberg?
Not me. I'd like to, Tommy. But I got a lot of homework to do.
Well, you can do it when you get home. Come on.
Hey, how will I know him?
He'll be wearing a uniform.
Come on.
We better get a taxi or we'll never make it in time.
Come on, get in here.
Oh, no. This is the captain's car.
Yes, but that's why we're taking it. It's got a siren and everything. And we won't have to stop for the signals. Get in.
Yeah, but it ain't legal if we're not on duty. Besides, the captain...
Oh, the captain never leaves before 5 o'clock, and he'll never know it's gone. Get
Oh.
in. We gotta hurry.
That's my car, and somebody stealing it right from under my very nose. Well,
eh?
Yeah.
It's on the retreat, Greenberg. Goodbye, Captain Duffy. Mother's expecting you for dinner, and she's fixing your favorite...
Here's before you keep Mr. Nobody waiting.
I will.
Come and get it, because if you don't get it, you won't have it. That is all.
As you were, gentlemen.
Thank you.
A pleasure, Sue.
Well, Mrs. Murphy, what have we on the menu for tonight? On your feet, gentlemen.
Royalty. Right over here, Billy.
A pretty nifty outfit, Billy.
Sally? Where in the world is that girl?
Really, Mother, something must be done about that stairway. Oh, thank you, Captain Bradley.
Corporal.
Oh, yes.
They could only do away with crime as they do away with food.
Give them time.
Are you doing anything after dinner, Sue? Tough break, Tommy. He's going to a movie with me. Well, maybe some other time.
Maybe.
Mr. Jimmy, you want it on the telephone. I told the man you was eating, but he said it was very important.
Thank you, Delphi.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me.
Don't you just adore fried chicken?
Yes, I do, is it?
Billy, I'm terribly sorry, honest.
Oh, that's all right, Sally. Here, have my chicken.
Well, let me fix it for you.
All right.
Oh,
I'm terribly sorry, Sue, but I've got to run out.
Without your dinner?
Well, what about our date?
Well, that can't be helped. Well, Tommy, I guess you get the break after all. Is there anything wrong? No, nothing. But it's pretty important. I'll see you all later.
I don't want any hitch tonight.
yes, you are. Now tell me all about yourself.
Well,
Oh, hello. Hey, what are you kids doing out here? Oh, I get it. The uniform gets them.
Some people are so crude. Go ahead, Billy.
where were we?
You were telling me all about yourself.
Oh, was I? Yes. Well, I go to military school.
How wonderful. Do go on.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry to come between a lady and a gentleman, especially in the moonlight.
Well, at least he understands.
What?
Why, the beautiful things. The moonlight.
Tommy, don't!
Get going.
It all happened so fast.
Yeah, but didn't you even put...
Please.
Not now.
Oh, Dad, is there any news?
All we've got is the description of the truck that Sally gave us. Headquarters is working on that. I wish you could have gotten that license number.
But it was smudged, and the truck was heading right for us. Why, Billy hadn't a grab.
If I could get my hands on a guy that did it,
I'd like to get him myself.
He wasn't even armed.
Why, he didn't even have a chance.
Now, take it easy, boys. I don't blame you for the way you feel. But remember this. None of you are police officers yet, and you've got to stay out of this case, even though Tommy was your friend.
You
Yeah,
can't
but
expect
even
to stop me.
The greatest mistake a criminal can make is to kill a policeman.
I give 5 years of my life to run into him.
Greenberg, you'd make just the mistake that Bradley made. Ironically enough, he ran into the very problem we were discussing this morning. Instead of summoning help, he thoughtlessly tried to handle it alone. For that error in judgment, he paid with his life.
That wasn't his mistake. His mistake was in trying to be a cop.
Just what do you mean by that, Murphy?
Tommy was playing a sucker's game or he'd be alive right now. 2 cents worth of lead rubbed out $1 million guy.
He died for what he thought was his duty.
Yeah. That's just what happened to my father. And for what? A lot of phony ideas about duty and loyalty.
Jimmy, your mother will hear you.
If that's the way you feel about it, Murphy, why don't you get out?
That's just what I'm going to do.
Please, Captain Duffy. Jimmy!
Hello, dear.
Is there any news, Dad?
Not a thing since the police found the truck.
It's been a whole week. Surely there must be something.
Not a trace.
Have you heard from Jimmy?
Well, not directly. Mr. James Murphy is now the manager of a questionable nightclub called the Golden Parrot. Sue, dear, I'm your father, and your happiness is the most important thing in the world to me.
I know that, Dad.
That's why I want you to forget about Jim.
But why? Just because you two quarreled? I'm sure if you'd given him another chance.
In matters pertaining to the department, you must allow me to use my own judgment.
But don't you understand, Dad? Tommy was his best friend. Why, anybody would have gone out of his head.
I know it's asking a great deal, but you must obey me in this. Come in.
Hello, Sue.
No.
What is it, boys?
Excuse us for busting in like this, Captain Duffy. Me and the boys was sitting around. We got to thinking that
That's encouraging.
we was wondering about Billy's future. You see,
We know he's got his heart set on finishing military school, and we figured out a way to help him do it.
Go on.
well, we thought if you took a couple of bucks every month from each of us, it wouldn't make much difference to us. But
it would make it possible for that kid to graduate.
yeah, and we'd sort of like to do it on account of Tommy.
The boy will get $1,000 from the relief fund.
We know that, Captain, but we thought it'd be a nice piece of change to have when he got out of school.
Hey, you can fix it, can't you, Captain?
Well, I'll try. I'll see the boy right away and tell him. Now, will you explain to me why you galoots are standing around here chattering when you should be in class?
Sorry, Captain. I got
thinking about it.
Jimmy,
Hello, Sue.
are you coming back to the school?
No, thanks. I just dropped by to turn in my slate and lead pencils. I'm through playing cops and robbers.
Yeah. Maybe you're through playing with cops. It looks to me like you're starting to play with robbers.
Don't worry, Greenberg. Drop in at the Golden Parrot sometime, and I'll see that you get a fair break on your check.
The only way I'll drop in is to raid the joint.
If you do, you'd better bring a couple of policemen with you. You'll need them.
Yeah, that's enough of that.
Excuse me, sir, but no one's going to
I
insult...
said that's enough. Get down to your classroom, all of you. Sue, you'd better go. I want to have a word with Mr. Murphy.
Goodbye, Dad.
A little tough for you, eh, Jimmy?
Fooled you that time, didn't I? Oh, I get it. It don't make no difference, Billy, whose uniform it is. It gets them.
Mr. Greenberg.
Hey, Sally, wait a minute.
What's the matter, Greenberg? Haven't you got any teeth? Maybe you forgot to put them in.
Here, I'll help you. Hey, that's unfair.
All right, everybody, let's get ready for the scavenger hunt. Now, remember the rules.
I found the furs.
I thought they'd be there.
Gee, we forgot to get the saxophone and the spoon.
Oh, well, we're not going in there after them. Let's get to a phone.
Hello? What? I can't hear you. I can't hear a word they're saying.
Well, how do you all expect to with that mask on your face?
Oh. Hello? It's Sally. What? She found the furs.
Where?
Where are you?
Get the gang together and meet us as fast as you can at the Golden Parrot right away.
We've reached a crisis. You sure you saw the furs?
Absolutely.
That's all we want to know. It's locked.
Well, you're not going to let that stop you, are you?
We'll break it in.
This is the room. I can crawl through the transom and open it.
Hey, it's open. Say, there's nothing here.
You sure this is the room?
I'm positive.
If it wasn't October, I'd say it was April Fool's.
Looking for something, boys? Oh, it's you again, young lady. Friends of yours?
Yes, I was just sort of showing them around the club.
The club's upstairs.
Is that where it is? Got a table for 6?
Sure we have. You get a good one, and no cover charge.
This way, gents.
All right, boys. These mugs broke into the wine cellar. Throw them out.
Come on, get moving.
Go on, kids. Wait for us outside. We won't be long. Now, what was that you were saying?
You heard him.
Come out of there.
Yeah? Try and make us.
Oh, tough guy. All right.
Furs. That high. Absolutely positive.
And we believed it.
Well, it's true.
Captain will hang us for this.
Assault and battery. Breaking and entering. Assault with a weapon. That'll look fine on your graduation diplomas.
But honest, Captain.
Shut up. If ever I saw a stupid bunch of silly... You two go in the other room. I'll attend to you later.
Yes, sir.
Now, once and for all, this is the last time I...
Captain Duffy won't like it.
We're trying to teach you how to use your heads, not your fists. Now get back to your class and use them.
This uniform will kill him at graduation.
Honorable Chief, parents and friends, this is the proudest moment of my life, my graduation day. When I think what my mother would... Say, this is a pretty nifty outfit, isn't it?
Hello, kids. How do you like our...
Why is Mama going to hold up the Garrison Company?
Well, that's nice.
Oh, but you've got to stop them. They're going to kill Jimmy.
We heard the plan, the whole thing.
Sure you did, and Billy saw the furs last night, too.
Listen, Sally, you ain't gonna put another one over on us. From now on, we're using our heads.
Oh, but you've got to believe us. You simply got to.
We believed you once and wanted to get us.
A kick in the pants.
Oh, but you don't understand. Jimmy's an undercover man.
What's that?
How do you know?
Weird Boyd say so.
Yeah.
That might explain a lot of things.
Listen, fellas, we gotta take a chance to go with Sally and Billy, even if it costs us our jobs. But if this is another one of your stories...
Oh, honest, fellas, it's the truth. Come on, we've got to hurry.
Oh, no. You're not gonna get me in this car again.
Captain will skin us alive for this.
Oh, but, boys, we're only borrowing it. Get in.
Hey, wait.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
Where are you going with this car?
We're only going down to the Garrison Company.
Well, what are you waiting for, Greenberg? Step on it.
Yes, sir.
Hurry.
The payroll car will be here in a minute.
All right, get going.
Say, what is this? I thought you were pulling this job at Miller's warehouse.
Yeah? So do the cops.
Say, what's going...
A double-crosser gets double-crossed.
Hey, take it easy, Greenberg.
I'm only doing 70.
Well, you've got to
Huh? There's the Garrison Company now.
There goes Boyd now. He's getting away. They got away with the payroll. After him.
Told you to be a cinch.
You don't think you're going to get away with it?
Of course we will. And the cops will never know who pulled it. See, there won't be anybody to tell them.
There they are now.
Step on it, Greenberg.
Cops. Get moving.
We're catching up. Faster. Let him have it.
Go for the tire.
There's 50 ahead there. We'll make it.
Oh, hurry up, Greenberg, or we'll never make the cross.
I missed the road. Step on it! Can't you do anything, Greenberg? Well, I just stopped the car.
Boy, that was close.
They're getting away.
Pull up around that next turn. We'll take care of your friends when they pass us.
But there are kids in that car.
So what?
Yeah, I'm getting tired of playing tag.
Oh, Jimmy, are you all right?
Sure, I'm all right.
Oh, it was a tough job, Jimmy, my boy, but it was worth it.
I'll say it was.
Now, am I forgiven?
You bet. Oh. Here's a little package for you, Billy. It's just something to remember me by.
Oh, gee, thanks, Sally. I had something I wanted to give you, too, but, well, I looked all around and couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh, that's all right. I'm gonna miss you while you're at school.
I'm gonna miss you, too.
Oh, yes, you will, with all those friends of yours.
Friends? What friends?
These.
Where did you find this?
Oh, somewhere around. Guess you're pretty anxious to get back into school and see all those girls.
Girls? Why, they're boys. We were all together in a class play. That's me. It's what I wanted to give you.
Honest?
Would you keep it?
Would I? Oh, you bet.
All aboard! Train leaving on track number 5.
Oh, that's my train. I'll have to go now.
All aboard!
Gee, I hate to say goodbye.
Oh, you ain't saying goodbye. You're just saying, Avita. He means so long.
Yeah.
Remember, Billy, you're staying with us over Christmas.
I'll remember. Bye.
Goodbye, Billy. Bye. Gee, I sure wish this was Christmas.